she drop 5 instead. Hotter, ugly. We in there. Show. I have no idea what this game is about. I read a little bit about it. I might get jump scares. I'm not fully sure. But if this music continues, I will go insane. Let's get into it. I'm having like D&D flashbacks. Alright. So, return that music. Gotta go. Text. Screen. Oh gosh. That's what full screen does. Let's stay with limited. Okay. There we go. Just get into it. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Also get to work at my voice acting skills. Wow, yeah. I was not expecting my fingers to actually pop. Warning, this game contains jump scares, flashing imagery, and other horror elements. Please refrain yourself from playing it if you believe it can affect you in any way. Oh, great. Wonderful. Now, what did you get me into? Escape, right click, game menu, left click into Adventures dialogue and activates the interface, Adventures dialogue without selecting choices, S key screenshots. Headache. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Wait. Using command. X. That's gonna be bad. Oh, wow, that's about actually what time it is. Like, that is a bit about legit what time it is right now where I'm at. That is the exact same time it is right now. Oh, okay. This is weird. Except for, like, the January, whatever. Yeah, but that is... It's either that is oddly in sync, or they planned that. That is upsetting. It is believed that personalities are forged through experiences. When we were first born, we were no different than a ball of clay. As we journey through life, we consistently change, being shaped either by traumatic events or mundane entities of everyday life. Even it's something as trivial as the food you eat, the coffee you buy, or the time you clock into work. Those unassuming little things that alter the paths of our fate without us recognizing it. And of course, when a person loses their memories, their origins are gone. There's one thing that always lingers in the back of my mind. What would happen if someone gains memories that don't belong to them? I would love to find out what they become. Well, that's fun. We'll say the art style's a little bit funky. Not a huge fan of it, but I don't hate it. My head, it hurts. How long have I been asleep? Being barely able to withstand the pain, I force myself to sit up. Ah! Where am I? What I saw was a luxurious bedroom, embellished in excellent choices of upholstery with lavish and upscale decor scorning the face of modesty. What happened? I struggled to recall anything from how I ended up here. My phone? Where's my phone? Frantically reach into my pockets. It wasn't there. Crap. Where'd Not cursing. What should I do? What on earth happened last night? How did I end up here? Okay. A little bit too much uses of the ... You can just have a... Like, I don't know. You can do it better. I guess I'll look around first. Maybe something will help me regain my memories. Objective: determine where you are. Tips: click on objects. Click on objects to investigate them. You can end your investigation with the button at the top right corner. No. Should I just... You know, I'm doing it. Warning, you have not finished your investigation yet. Please try to collect more evidence. They're like, honey, you need to do the evidence to finish the investigation. You need to find evidence first to do the investigation. Just a bed. It feels very comfortable. A string of contemporary artwork on the wall brighten the room, each of them vying for attention. Oh, that's my phone. I'm stupid, it's fine. Okay. I read that. Warning! You have not finished your investigation yet. Oh. Pulled up in the drawers next to the bed. Is this a travel guide? So, G4 travel guide, insider advice from Expert Dino, award-winning. Nice paper noises. It kind of just more sounds like somebody's like in, oh, what is it called? An air brake, like a windbreaker suit, you know? It's like, you know? Well, that's probably not the sound it makes, but you know what I'm talking about. I skimmed through some of the pages. Contents consist of meticulously curated articles and photographs of local attractions. Collected evidence, travel guide. Is that really evidence, though? Everything seemed oddly quiet outside the window. There are only leaves rustling to the rhythm of the breeze. That sounds like a song lyric. All I could see in the distance was a boundless expanse of mountains blanketed in forest, stretching as far as the eye could see. Look at evidence. View. Is that really evidence, though? Is there anything else? No. We already see that. Investigation complete. This is weird. After making a thorough inspection of the room, I returned to take the travel guide out of the drawer. Quickly flipped through it and found a map included in one of the last pages. Judging from what I've seen so far, I'm probably in... How do I know? Three is my favorite number. I don't know. Really? Wait, why does it go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like 5's over here? Like 5 must have been done long ago. Oh, I was supposed to pay attention. The G4 travel guide I have in my hand is likely prepared by the owner of the house for guests staying in this room. If that's the case, I would have to be in the G4 district. However, G4 is not a small region. I get a firm grasp on my predicament. I have to recollect myself and be more specific. This is weird. Like, why does he need us to figure out where specifically he is? Which part of the G4... Okay, Dora. Which part of the G4 district could I be in then? Suburban? It would make sense if I was in it wouldn't make sense if I was in a city. All I could see from the windows was a vast terrain of forestry, and there wasn't any trace of any other buildings in proximity. A place so isolated, quiet enough that a pin drop could be heard in the suburbs of G4. We're gonna turn that down. I feel like the game's really loud. So turning it down for me. Am I talking louder than the game? Perfect. G4 suburbs. How did I end up here? Huh. I think we should figure out something interesting to do for the ... dots, because I feel like we're gonna see a lot of those. Should we just have, like, groan? Or just, like, long sip? Oh, that could be like my drinking game! Drinking game. Every time there's a ... take a drink. I felt myself getting more and more bewildered. Suddenly, a succession of footfalls outside my door interrupted my thoughts. Is someone else here? Should I go check it out? Taps. Make sure to save regularly. No, I'm not gonna. I feel like just being like, man, I should go check that out, and just promptly goes back to sleep is a mood. You know what, we're doing it. We're probably going back to sleep. My headache, it's unbearable. I think it would be better for me to rest a bit more. It could be dangerous to investigate outworn, so no need to rush. I'll lie down, nestle into the velvety bed and tuck the blanket snug over me. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? Soon, I was asleep before I realized it. Yet I've never had the chance to wake up again. Oh, did we die? We die, don't we? Oh. Well, that exists. Oh. Well. Let's just speed through this. Okay, I know I made a mistake. That is again in time with my stuff. Okay. In here. Okay. Finish investigation. We're in G4. I don't understand why we have to be like Dora here. And then kind of do like the whole detective thing of like, yes, this is what I saw, so it makes sense if this was a thing. Yeah, I'll save. Fine. No, I don't. Return. Okay. Bed feels a bit wobbly, but yeah. Crap. We're not cursing. Wait, crap. My head. It hurts. Thank God I have another drink here. But it would be a waste of time for me to stay here. The other person outside knows something. Got out of bed and made a beeline to the door. Oh, we were already out of bed. I don't think we should. Yeah. The lobby was shrouded in darkness. All I could faintly discern were the contours of a bar room set up in front of me. A bar counter? Possible scenario is that I pass out here after getting drunk. It could be a hangover. Yet, I'll tell y'all when I need to switch drinks. Judging from my surroundings, I highly doubt that a bar is where I'm right now. To me, this place seems more like somebody's residence. Why is it in red? Whose house could this possibly be, then? I have no clue. Behind me, I heard the stomping of something approaching me at an accelerating tempo, striking my eardrums with heavy percussion that are almost deafening as it continues to grow in strength. My racing heartbeat begins to resonate with it. What is going on? Cautiously, I look back. Oh. No. What is that? The scene in front of me is an unutterable atrocity. A disfigured human face, half sawed off, with fresh blood oozing out from its remaining pores, making small puddles on the floor. Why? Nah, like, you said you'd watch the VOD after this. Honey, are you okay? You suggested this to me. Are you mentally okay? Because this is disturbing and you recommended this to me. Just saying. Its disproportionate bulged eye is filled with contempt, while every broken capillary and vessel extended across the scleria, emanating sparse discharges. Okay, honey, I know what those words are, but nobody else is going to. Just use the normal words. Just stop. You're looking pretentious. The only thing that even looks close to human. That was a weird sound. I hated that. Was its forced, contorted grin. I don't know why it's kind of funny. I was like, yeah. Backed away quickly and was able to see the full form of this creature. Blood was gushing out of every crevice of it. That's not the word I'd use, but okay. Looking like it had collapsed into a pile of limbs with a pull of strength. Jesus, honey, chill. We could just stand here forever and like... I also hate that it's like shaking the camera as well. Just like... Okay. Waving its claw in the air, it snarled at me with unfathomable anguish and began to approach me. What should I do? Oh gosh. Get out of the house. Oh. Run. I have to run. I have to get out of this place as soon as possible. I swirled around and ran as fast as I could. However, the enormity of this house had me running in circles. With the lobby blanketed in darkness, I quickly lost all sense of direction. My head was still pounding. My limbs were getting weaker and weaker by the second. The last thing I heard was the stomping closing in on me. And jump scare in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Okay. Yeah, can we... like... There we go. Oh gosh. Can we just... load? Oh, can I just load We'll just see what this wrong decision gets us then. Quick, I have to attack. Which is a stupid idea. Like, this is flight, fight. I don't know what the other one was. I don't read. I grabbed whatever object it is on the table, backed off for a good distance, and flung it at the monster. With my deliberated headache, I hardly had any strength. It didn't seem very effective. 3, 2, 1. How have I already predicted when the jump scares are going to be, and I've barely even started? How is this possible? I'm gonna go load here. Run back into the bedroom. How? Okay. Honey, love, buddy. I went to sleep. I went back to bed, and that was a wrong choice. How would running back into the bedroom be any different than just going back to sleep? Like, to be honest, it'd be even better because then this thing would not find you in the first place. Like, come on. There's no way you're gonna fight this thing with my headache. I need to hide. I also ran around the place. How is going specifically to the bedroom gonna help in any form? Am I a bit salty? Perhaps. I sprinted back into the bedroom, slammed the door, and locked it as fast as I could with my remaining strength. I held my breath firmly as the monster banged on the door, trying to shred it apart, stifling my... Getting hiccups, I think. Stifling my audible panting. No one's in here! Ew. Is it gone? Am I safe now? I tried to regain my posure in increments. But I'm almost finished with this drink. There wasn't a lot in there. I'd already drinking a bit of it. But still, this is not good. I'm trapped here now. What should I do? Distress had me overwhelmed. Arg! My headache. Hear that, guys? It's gone. I have a bit of the bubs. But that was a thing that just happened. It's unbearable. I think it'd be better for me to rest a bit more. Figure out how to get out of here once I feel better. Wait! I went to bed and they said no. But when I go to bed, like, this is called being hypocritical, everyone. I should have been able to go to bed and be fine last round. Like, they should give a little bit more choices instead of either this or you die. I lay down, nestled in the velvety bed, and tucked the blanket snug over me. That sounds very comfortable right now. I'd love to do that. Soon, I was asleep before I realized it. Then we died. Anyways, yeah, that's spittled it. What time is it now? I'm gonna have no that drink by the end of this game. We're not even like 30 minutes into it, jeez. Slowly, I opened my eyes. Huh? I was greeted by a figure sitting in the darkness at the edge of my bed, staring at me in his eerie eyes. Sir, I'm just trying to sleep here. Who are you? For some reason, he was amused by my uneasiness. Relax, my dear, he laughed. I was simply demanded by the owner of the mansion to keep an eye on you and make sure you're not causing any trouble. Mansion? I'm in a mansion? Honey, this guy's stupid. Wait, you really thought we were in a house with a bar and was like, we're in a mansion? What? Like, honey, if a house has a bar, you're in a mansion. How did I get here? And who exactly are you? I give him a weary glance and cover more of my body with a blanket. Just like monster logic of like, okay, this blanket will protect me. It's like, no, honey, that's the first thing that's gonna go. Who am I? With his head tilted, he looked at me, seemingly entertained. My name is Victor Blake, and I'm a good friend of the owner of this mansion. Victor Blake.
Victor Blake.
Victor Blake. Calm down and start to take a look at this man. You checked him out. Just say it. You checked him out. He was wearing a tasteful black bow tie and had a vibrant, stylish red hair. Oh, so that's not just like an artistic choice. He legit has red hair. Interesting. The most striking part about him was his unusual eyes and arms. Are those mechanical prosthetics? I'm trying to figure out a voice to do for the red bits. I think a deeper voice would be fun. Or just changing it in general might be fun. Well, as for how you ended up here, I'm personally quite curious about that as well. So, he has no clue how I got here either. What else should I ask him about? Return. Who is the owner of this mansion? You mentioned that you're not the only one who owned this place. Who's the owner here? Owner? His name is Vincent Edgeworth. Oh my gosh. Is he the child of Miles Edgeworth from... Oh, Phoenix Wright? Like, come on. Now, how should I put this? He's quite an adorable... Wait, put this. He is quite an adorable man. It could be extremely dangerous at the same time. Vincent Edgeworth. For some reason, his name rings a bell. Have you been watching me sleep this whole time? Indeed I have, my dear. In fact, I'm getting quite envious seeing how peacefully you slept. I felt my cheeks warm up despite having no familiarity with him. It's gonna be like gayness happening? I don't know. What happens with your eyes and your arm? What happened to your eyes and your arms? Victor went silent for a moment. Well, what can I say? There are things in our lives that won't always go our way, huh? He shrugged his shoulders, smiled, and my question seemed to be soon forgotten. What was that thing? Do you see that but terrifying? I'm sorry, English is my first language. Petrifying. Monster with blood oozing out of his body. A monster? He seemed puzzled. Oh, let me guess, you're talking about those cyborgs. Cyborgs, huh? Cyborgs? There's more than one of them? Don't be worried, my dear. They're just Vincent's little pets. Pets? The thing almost had me for dinner! Well, he had almost in only one timeline. And like the three others, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. I guess we end the conversation. Victor doesn't know how I ended up in this place either. There's no need for me to keep asking him questions. Well then, I guess it's time for me to take my leave now. I lifted the posh blanket to the side and got out of my bed. Please, thank Mr. Edworth on my behalf for providing me with such a nice room. I'm not going to do that voice. I started to make my way towards the door. May I ask where you're heading to, my dear? Victor looked at me with curiosity. Where I'm heading to? Back to... Felt my hand tighten to the door handle like a vice. I struggled to come up with a response. Where am I going? Where is... That's what we wanted. My home. I realized that I had not simply forgotten what happened last night. I had lost all my memories. I won't have to drink this time around. I'm already getting it from the game, jeez. Vincent, the secret of Myers. No name, no cash, no ID. Not even in a position to be a vagabond. Oh, darling, please, don't be so distressed. You have to realize losing your memories could also be a blessing. Countless people are imprisoned by their own memories. Try their best to let go, yet cling to them at the same time. But you, on the other hand, are given a second chance. Isn't that wonderful? I'll be honest, yet I'm getting a bit jealous. Wait. I see where his point is coming from, but seriously, what could be worse than being homeless? I sighed again. How many times do I have to tell you quit smoking in the mansion? Well, speak of the devil. It isn't my dear friend Vincent. Wow, dating games have changed. Vincent, so he's the owner of this mansion. I have the perfect voice for him. Wait, we're a chick? Why did I assume we were a dude? Misogyny. That is work. Anyways. Madam, if this perverted man has caused you any trouble, I should call the police and have him arrested right away. I think I'm good. Thank you, though. I responded awkwardly. Those two really friends? Oh, wait. Okay. Trust me, I will try and remember this, but I may lose my drink. Vincent, may I ask if you're the owner of this mansion?
Ha ha ha.
Indeed I am, he smiles. My apologies for not introducing myself properly. My name is Vincent Edgeworth, and I'm the owner of this mansion.
Vincent Edgeworth.
Edgeworth? Edgeworth. May I have your name, ma'am? And the reason for your visit? Reason for my visit? Says the reason for my visit. So I was the one who came here to begin with. This is gonna get annoying. Wasn't sure how to respond. It's a shame, Vincent. It appears that I guess has lost all her memories. Victor came to my rescue. So is that so? How interesting. If that's the case, shall we decide on a new name for you then, ma'am? I guess he's right. A temporary name would be better than nothing. Well then, what should my name be? Ooh. Oh gosh. If anyone's here, please give your suggestions in the chat. Ooh, we have no one. I'm not gonna do my name, because trying to think of like... what would be like a funny name to do? Because like all that's coming to mind is Poophead 27. And you guys probably, like, if you've seen Element Animations, which if you haven't, you should, you will get the reference. You know what? Yeah, we're doing that. Oh. Poopy. Oh, let's do... Poopy. Poopy. Poohee. Poopy. Yeah. It's poopy. Should I go by Poopy? Yes, you should. Poopy. I don't know if this is tired, if I have a terrible sense of humor, but I love this. Poopy. Please call me Poopy.
Amazing.
Okay. Poopy. Very good. I need to stop laughing. Okay. Okay. Very good. It's my great pleasure to meet you, Poopy. You seem a bit distressed, and I'm assuming you have many questions on your mind right now. Is there anything I can try to help you with? Vincent might know something valuable that will reopen my memory banks. What should I ask him? How did I get here? Mr. Edgeworth, please tell me, how did I end up here?
Ha ha ha.
How did you end up here? Poopy. Forgot to inform you that I don't know either. The truth is, my butler is the one who heard the peculiar, knocking sound on the door last night. When he was there, he saw you face down on the stairs, unconscious. Should I do robot voice for that? I feel like that fits. Since he knew nothing about you or the reason you were here, he decided to place you in the guest room for the time being. Imagine if this had alcohol in it, I'd be drunk already. I don't have a tolerance, I think, but it'd still be funny. Vincent's words set me deep into thought. Why on earth would I come to his mansion? What was that monster? Earlier today, I saw this sort of creature I've never seen before. Something that seemed half human, half robotic. What exactly was that? Oh, my dear Poopy. It appears that you've already met one of my friends. But promise me, would you? Do refrain from feeding them if it isn't their mealtime yet. I guess I would be fitting. I guess I would be a fitting appetizer for them, am I not? Bring anything with me. Have anything on me when I arrived here? Speaking of that, we did find this in your pocket. He handed me a business card. The card was mostly unrecognizable except for the huge M-shaped logo. Myers Corporation. I pondered where I heard this name. Why would I own a business card of someone working there? What is Myers Corporation? I looked up and asked. Myers Corporation is a world-famous mechanical engineering corporation based in the G4 district, said Victor. But don't say the said Victor because you already have it here. You don't need to do that, honey. So this is the first company that has been able to develop highly flexible mechanical prosthetics. Unfortunately, this company was forced to declare bankruptcy due to a horrific incident that took place 5 years ago. Horrific incident? The chiefful cyborg incident. Vincent seems displeased at even the mention of it. For cyborg incident? What happened? Both Vincent and Victor fell silent for a moment, as if they were debating if I should even carry the knowledge of this event. Oh, his eyes are gone, so... his eyes said, Sue! January 2080. A notable number of citizens mysteriously went missing in a single week. Victor finally started to speak again. He disappeared without any sign, as if they were evaporated into thin air. No wills, no corpse, no bloodstains, not a single trace. Then there's one thing those people had in common. They were last spotted in the G4 district. It would have enough power to make hundreds of citizens disappear in a single week. Naturally, the police suspected Myers Corporation, a mega international monopoly located in the G4 district. Nevertheless, Myers Corporation refused to admit that they had any involvement in the matter. After all, a week-long investigation, the police accidentally discovered a secret chamber located in the basement of the corporation. Inside the chamber, inside the chamber, there were a group of cyborgs. Cyborg? Is that the thing that I saw before? It'd be natural for you to assume those cyborgs were missing citizens. The truth were more gruesome than that. Truth was, those missing citizens were used as cattle feed for the cyborgs. So where the cyborgs themselves originally came from, nobody was really sure. Even in the light of this discovery. Okay. So I'm sorry, I'm putting a lot of gripe, but so I don't know if the maker's gonna be watching this. Thing I'd suggest, no info dumping. None. No info dumping. This is an info dump. Let the character figure out what's going on here, or not having it like a, well, this happened 5 years ago. Maybe build it into the story a little bit better is what I'd suggest. Because right now it's just kind of like, oh, well, this did happen a while ago. Well, what's this? Well, it's a very traumatic event. I'm gonna tell you everything about it. I don't know. Personally, it sounds a bit funky. And you could probably tell, maybe have the, instead of an info dump, have it more of a, oh, they're kind of uncomfortable talking about it, maybe, or they kind of give a little bit of info and you kind of have to pry out a little bit more, oh yeah, well, it was just some weird thing that happened 5 years ago. Well, are you gonna the cyborgs and stuff? What do you mean cyborgs? Well, or something like that, just kind of a little bit give it an opportunity to build on the characters as well as tell this story. That makes any sense? Sorry. Also, get rid of so many things. I'm almost finished with 2 drinks. There wasn't a lot in either, but still, come on, buddy, honey, love. Even in the light of this discovery, Mars Corporation still firmly denied the fact that they had ever granted permission for such an inhumane experiment. With help from an attorney, one innocent employee was convicted. He was sentenced to life without parole. Yet the company itself was free from any charges. However, that was not the end of the story. That would be a better thing of and then he was put that was it? Just that's all the end of the story? Wow, that actually doesn't seem too bad. Well, there's actually more to it. 2 months later, the attorney suffered serious injuries from a vehicle accident and was 1 step away from getting killed. Also, why is everything in red? If the creator is watching this, why are there bits in red? I want to know. Because personally, it's a bit confusing. I don't, I guess it makes sense if it's, specific details, but, it just sounds, at this moment, it just kind of sounds like you're this is a interesting detail, somebody should probably remember, and then, yeah. Just would suggest changing it up a bit. In the same year, all core members of Myers Corporation were found brutally murdered. The perpetrator behind these horrific accidents were never found. To this day, people still mysteriously vanish in the G4 district. I must say that the spirit of the victims from the experiment was still wandering the streets, taking lives of those unfortunate enough to cross paths with them. Well, I'm out of 2 drinks, honey. So we'll make the sound. Because I'm not... Well... I might stop the stream to get a drink. Because I probably should. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I normally don't do this, but it's dire. We need the comedy. Well, not the comedy. Well, it is comedy. It's gonna be hilarious. Um, but yeah, we need this. I need the drink because I think it'd just be so funny, like throughout it all. I'm just like, anyways. So see y'all in a hot second. Okay, drink is back. Right now. Um, sorry, went upstairs. Let's mix this up. That didn't take me too long to do. That's still probably longer than I'd like, because it's actually probably the first break I've actually taken. Sorry. Went upstairs, kind of did everything quick. I'll say we drank for that. Victor's story sent shivers down my spine. I was not expecting such a chilling urban legend from the G4 district. Also another gripe I have is, like, this is, like, the character kind of giving commentary on what's going on. Cause it kind of takes you out, like, you're kind of developing a character that the main, like, player's supposed to like, and it's just, like, the player is supposed to, like, relate to in some form, but, it's hard to relate to a character that already has, like, a set personality, almost. If that makes any sense. So, like, would suggest getting rid of like these little side bits of like the character being like, wow, never would have expected this, because also she doesn't know anything about this world, right? Or whatever, but we don't know anything about this world. So I just sort of hope that, like, I don't know, just less interactions from the player character. Victor, may I ask how you knew all this? The answer to that is simple. Victor laughed. That is also get rid of it. Both Vincent and I were former employees of the Meyer Corporation. Is that really a surprise? But also, wait. She's like, how did you know all of this? But, like, it would have been in the news. So that makes no sense. Maybe added a detail that it's like, how would you have known that this would have happened? It's like, yeah. We may or may have not been employees. He's Vincent, right? Okay, they need to also change the names, because the V's, like, it's too close, and I get them mixed up in my head. Victor and I must say that I'm quite impressed at how much you committed the story to memory, Vincent said sarcastically. My heck. Victor tried to cough it up. Cough it off. Oh, cough it off. That's weird. Glance at the clock at the wall, seemed to be a bit more troubled by that time. Stuff like that should also not be said by the player character and should just be like a blank bit right here, instead of like having a name there. Well, story time's over. I shall take my leave now. Vincent, join me for a drink in the pub tomorrow night, won't you? It's a pleasure to meet you, my dear Poopy. Was it a pleasure, though? Have you seen my name? Victor left the mansion. Like a villager. Has left the game. After that, Vincent helped me settle into the guest room. That was creepy. I thanked him and then returned to my room to get some rest for the night. That was a short day. It was around midnight when I quietly lying on my bed with my mind racing. I kept thinking about what Victor told me. Missing G4 citizens, cyborgs in the basement, and then the mysterious Myers Corporation. Took the card out of my pocket and scrutinized it under the moonlight. Huh. Why was this all I brought with me from Vincent's mansion? Well, to Vincent's mansion. If it's not apparent, I have troubles reading. I got a message. Where did I get that message from? What exactly do I have to do with the Myers Corporation? Oh. There's only one place I should go to find out. This is the Myers Corporation itself. Objective. Enters Myers Corporation. Tips. Click on arrows to move around. Any items you collect will be shown in the top left corner. You can speed up the scene transitions by double-clicking. I didn't know this was a point-and-click adventure. Let me also look at another thing. That's really... don't know what's going on sometimes. Anyways, let's continue. Looks like the main gate is locked shut. I have to find a different way to get in. Huh? What was that? If the main gate is locked shut, I have to find a different way to get in. So let's go right. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, I need a drink. I don't know if I can get in closer than that. Yeah. Oh gosh. You know what? I'm lazy. That is saved now. I just smirked some random English letters and numbers. So that kind of makes sense. I'm not gonna gripe with that. Cause it had a couple different languages I could also do it in. That were 100% not English, French, or any of those that has this alphabet. And I don't want to say which ones it was because I'd probably get it wrong because I don't know languages. Is some kind of encoded message? What was it trying to say? Oh, looks like it isn't a back gate either. Zoom. Yeah. Huh? Wait a second, I shouted. Oh, hey, what's up? Sorry about that. I was busy with my own work. Didn't see you there. His work? Work? Who are you? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Whoa, chill lady. What is this? Some kind of interrogation? Yes. My name is... yeah. You can just call me Dino. You can just call me Dino. Huh?
Dino.
Dual green cyborg thing? Cool. As you see, I'm trying to clean this area right now. Anything I can help you with, miss? If not, I like to get back to work. What do you do for... Who do you work for? What do you sleep outside the Myers? Why would you sleep outside Myers? Why would I? Do I really need a reason for that? What if I really enjoy it? A janitor who enjoys his job? That's quite unusual. I wish I had a soundboard because I'd totally do like that. Kind of, yeah. Is there anything else I should ask him? What do you have to do with the What do you have to do with the Myers Corporation? Myers Corporation. Nothing really. Just a janitor. I didn't catch your name. What was it again? Yeah, but seriously, just call me Dino. Resemble Michael. You know you really resemble Michael Myers, right? Good catch, miss. In fact, I am Michael Myers' #1 fan. His graceful and elegant modesty is something all of us should aspire to. Why did I ask him something like that? You know, come to think of it, Myers Corporation is pretty amazing. Even though it was abandoned over 5 years ago, you can still find new garbage here every day. Huh? New garbage? What do you mean? Oh. You know, all kinds of garbage. Sometimes you find cyborg corpses, other times you find new graffiti or posters, all kinds of weird stuff. Donna's response only produced more questions in my head. Abandoned for over 5 years, yet still having new things show up every day? Honey, it's called a dumping lot. Like, it's not a surprise. That happens here, like, all the time. Like, people just dump crap on places that are abandoned. Is that what it's called, dumping? Might be wrong. Pretty sure it's called dumping. Like, people leave, like, boats, cars. That's where I think the boy in a box was dumped when that happened. There's only one explanation for that. That is, Myers Corporation is not entirely abandoned. Really? That's the conclusion you come to? That's not. No. You come to the conclusion of, wow, people are really terrible. Also, how did she get here so quick? Like, hear me out. So she just goes to a mansion, wakes up, and then, like, the next day she's like, so I'm gonna go to this place. And everyone just is like, okay. Like, I know for sure. I need to help find a way to get in. Dino, do you know if there's a way to get into Myers Corporation? It has been a while. I think I remember you. Weren't you in one of my Slam Rancher games? If I'm remembering that correctly. It's been a couple weeks though. You were in here with somebody else, weren't you? Or yeah, you were in here with somebody else, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm talking to chat, by the way. I might be wrong. Days have no meaning anymore. But how are you doing there, buddy? How's it going? About that. From what I've heard, Mass Corporation has a secret employee passageway. Maybe something from around here can reveal the entrance. But that's all I know. A secret employee passageway? Objective. Investigate alternative employee passageway. I've heard as an entrance, that's all I know. Is this a keypad? Okay, so we've got the key stuff from over here. Let's keep going. It probably spells out murder. No, murderer. Murderer. Really? Are you that creative with that? Fine. Murderer. That's what the graffiti says. Wow, what a surprise. Located in the G4 district, Myers Corporation is an innovative company and research institute specializing in the application of medical prosthetics. The founder, Mr. Myers, believes that the reason why humans were becoming Earth's dominant species is because we were given the ability to innovate. And the application is of such should be should be used only in tool making, but also in amplification of mankind's advantages. Therefore, Myers Corporation is committed to refining the balance between machinery and human body, and a large number of Myers employees have undergone some degree of modification. As a result, they exemplify excellent working abilities and are, for this reason, more competent than most ordinary people. Well, that's sad. Okay, so we're back here. Yeah. Murderer. Cool. So it goes 7. Hey! That's a weird thing to have as like an employee password, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh, it looks like you've successfully opened the secret passageway. Right. Where exactly is it? Is it this way? Oh, there it is. Huh? Is this the secret passageway Dino was talking about? Let's go in. After entering, what I saw was another gate shut tight in front of me. Oh. Well, I guess there's a second barrier. What's this? Some kind of iris scanner. I placed my face right in front of it. Sure enough, looks like I have to find another way to circumvent it. Oh shit, I need to find a way to get around the iris scanner. I'm pretty sure we do. Might be wrong. We go. Well, that was pointless. Oh. Looks like I really don't have a choice now. Should I remove the eyeball? Yes. Ew. Okay. Huh? What just came over me? What was that chamber I saw? Clicked an item. The cyborg's eyeball. Tips. Left click to choose the object you like to use. The chosen object will be highlighted in red. Clicking the object again will deselect it and resume the normal investigation. Like how the one guy just like came in and was like, hi, and then just left. Can we go there? It worked. Let's go in. Oh, jump scare. No? Investigation complete. Successfully enter secret passageway. Also, just say like objective or something? Instead of investigation or something? I don't know. Investigation's a weird word for this, I feel. Good evening, my dear Monsieur M. Is there anything I can do for you? 1 minute. You're only minutes away. Late. 1 minute late. My most sincere apologies, my dear Monsieur. I'm deeply ashamed of my behavior. But menacingly. I heard that you have something important to tell me. Is that true? Yes, sir. I have good news and bad news. Oh. Good news is, according to a relatable source, she is awakened. But the bad news is, she doesn't seem to remember who she is. It is quite unexpected. Well, what's your plan then, my dear Monsieur M? Plan? I don't really have one. All I need to do is sit here, wait for her arrival. Chapter 1. The end. You know what, yeah. I'm gonna call it here. Yeah. Yeah. So I will end it here, because I'm getting tired. We've already had a drink issue. Well, not drink issue. I just drank too much. Well, not drank too much. You know what I'm talking about. Sure wanna quit? Yes. But yeah, I may continue this game later. I may not. I don't know. I do think it's just fun to like go through and kind of be like, well, that's kind of how you probably should have done it. Because like I don't know if you guys are aware, but I'm a writer. I like to write things. So, oh, it's kind of in my need. Like, I'm also, I like, edit. I've edited for Inky, you've seen in my streams and stuff. But oh, I've edited stuff for her. I won't be rating with myself to Des. Let's do it anyways. But yeah, so I'm a writer myself. I don't know if you guys care, but for me, it's fun to kind of like go through and kind of be like, well, I'd suggest you don't do this thing.
Oh no, so I'll either
just
do
because of like this, like how else suggesting to not like how else oh gosh suggesting stop to not go and oh what is it called, like to not info dump. That is a good thing to like know in general, of just don't info dump in stories. It gets boring and you're just like doing like a by the way this is a thing that exists, and it's just it's a bit funky. But anyways, it was lovely talking and chatting. Well, it was lovely being able to try out the new game. Thank you, Nat. I probably will continue this and finish it. It is in like pre-alpha, I think. So it's not even like remotely finished in any form. That I know of. Oh. But yeah. I will probably continue on with this game just because I think it'll be interesting and it'll be fun for me personally because I can just like oh words brain analyze it and like critique it basically. And I don't do that out of like harm, being like, oh, you should have done this. Like, no, I'm trying to help them get better at stuff like that and make some bits of the game a bit more interesting. Um, but yeah, it was lovely being able to do this tonight. Or you said probably do this again. But probably not in the near future, because I hope to be able to play with some friends eventually. Um, so watch out. I think Monday we're planning on doing Phasmophobia if things are up and running. So that'll be fun. Um, but yeah. See all my lovely flowers later. Um, yeah, yeah. I don't rate Des because I don't have anyone really watching. You know what? Yeah, I'll rate him. Let's do it. So lovely talking to you all, my lovely, lovely flowers, and talk to you later. Bye. Say hi to